Yep. Nothing but class here, folks. Tam and I are going to enjoy a little pizza, and then we're going to walk over and take a look at the damage done to the monument a couple of years ago by persons unknown. Was the damage intentional vandalism, as some people say, or was it something else? I have my own theories. All right, folks.
Hi, folks.
Mike and Tam are here with you off Georgia Highway 52 in LJ at the Cartecay River Pizza Company. If there's two things I love, Tammy, it's LJ and pizza. Tam, they're supposed to have some pretty good wood-fired pies here. The restaurant is located right off the main touristy highway through the mountains. So it's right along anybody's way that's traveling this direction, but it still feels a little like it's out in the country. And another thing, Tammy, that makes this location very special is what it's right next to. The Squidbillies Monument. It's right along, you can tell it's right here along the touristy main drag heading through. Blue Ridge is down that way. Dawsonville is down this way, and Apple Orchard Alley, and it's loud. This is another one of those restaurants conveniently located next to a river, in this case the Cartecay River, where you can go kayaking and tubing. It's a big pastime here. This is a cute little pizza place. It's right on the river, so you can tube and kayak. That's why they've got all this paraphernalia. It's a cute little place to have a bite of pizza. Tammy's checking out the menu for us. Look at Tammy. Look at the little Halloween decor on the table. That's kind of cute. Got a pretty standard pizza place menu. The prices are pretty good. That's pretty cool.
Do I start it right here, this little slot?
Yes, ma'am.
I never say about
See this in a lot of little places around here. Folks put their dollars up. Tammy and I put our dollars on a few restaurants. Tam and I are going to enjoy a little pizza, and then we're going to walk over and take a look at the damage done to the monument a couple of years ago by persons unknown. Was the damage intentional vandalism, as some people say, or was it something else? I have my own theories. Tam and I are going to enjoy a little pie, and then we're going to go over and take a look, and I'll tell you about it. So Tammy's ordered a meatball sub. Look at all that cheese. That is so cheesy. Tammy's adding some cheese. Some paramecium cheese.
Yep.
Look at my pizza. Pretty. Sprinkle cheese on here. Ooh, very hot. And cheesy. Oh, wow. It's just dripping. Tam, how's that meatball sub? Pretty good meatball sub?
It's good.
They only have Pepsi products here, but strangely, you know what they're missing? Well, No, actually I was going to say Mountain Dew.
Yeah.
Where you find Pepsi, there's usually Mountain Dew, but they don't have any Mountain Dew. I love a good wood-fired pizza. There is nothing like it. So Tim, what did you think of the meatball sub and the food here?
I was shocked. It was pretty good.
Because it looks like nothing outside. This looks
Yeah.
like hillbilly pizza. This actually does look like Squidbillies pizza. This looks like someplace the Kylers might come and eat. But it was really good.
I was shocked.
Now you see we're pulling out and we're going to go right around the corner here. I could walk, but I will be sweating even more than I already am. So we're going to pull right around out of the parking lot and right down here, whoops, to the Squidbillies monument. Looks like people are using this space now to sell things, Tammy, used stuff. And they've done some kind of repair or something since we've been here.
Is there a bottle of Southern Comfort on there?
There is a bottle of booze. Oh my gosh. Tam and I have been here right after the monument was built. We came here within days after the damage. It looks like someone's trying to prevent more damage by putting this canoe in place. People are riding all kinds of weird stuff. And as Tammy said, it's what appears to be a bottle of Southern Comfort. The cartoon Squidbillies premiered in Cartoon Network's Adult Swim late night lineup around this time of year in 2005. For those of you who may never have seen the program, it follows a family of hillbilly squid named Kyler living in the North Georgia mountains, who by virtue of being an endangered species are given pretty much free rein, especially by law enforcement, to do whatever they please. There were good reasons the network only played the show late at night. Yep. Nothing but class here, folks. It proved to be a popular program for the network, airing 132 episodes over 16 years. I didn't notice this before, but someone also left early a gift of Fireball. The show's co-creators were raised in North Georgia and chose to set their hillbilly comedy here. You see, there is no Dougal County in Georgia, and there were some members of the crew who had a connection to LJ. So the town is likely the inspiration for some aspects of the Kylers' world. In 2021, to commemorate the final season of the show, this monument was placed here along Highway 52. You can only imagine how many Instagram selfies have been photographed right here in front of this statue. Then in 2023, the wooden platform here, upon which he stands, as well as his tentacles, were damaged in what many believe to be an act of intentional vandalism. Before the final season, some controversy erupted surrounding the show's lead voice actor. Many believed this was the reason for the show's cancellation. Still others believed it was the reason for the damage that was later seen here. But a few people just chalked the damage up to a general, we can't have nice things. But I have an alternative theory about the reason for the damage, one that I've been poking around at for a long time now. Now, a lot of what you see here, you see some wood collapse back in there. This has been cleaned up or a little bit. It was just wrecked and damaged. But when it first happened, the damage occurred in a straight line pretty much across the top here. Pretty much where the tentacles are, these two tentacles are sheared off and across and down. Now, I tend to believe if someone really wanted to damage Early's looks, well, he's pretty hollow. I think you could have stepped out of your vehicle with a tire iron, a baseball bat, or even a 12 gauge and very quickly done the damage. But what I think, due to the position of where the damage, you really can't tell now, but what I think happened was that someone was trying to steal the statue, that they had actually backed a pickup truck up to the statue. Some alcohol was probably involved. And if they were just trying to back into it to topple it with a truck, well, you'd have to have a lot of alcohol, because if this thing fell on your truck, there'd have been a lot of damage covered with squid paint. The plan had been to pry the statue off its podium and push it into the back of the pickup truck. But something had probably gone wrong, hitting the pedestal would be my guess, and they panicked. They panicked and they aborted the mission. You may ask, Mike, what would they have done with this statue? You couldn't put it in your front yard, no, but you could have put it in the high school football field, or you could have put it in the little park on the town square and really made a statement. So no, I don't think this was an act of intentional vandalism. I think it was a heist gone wrong. So what do you think, folks? Do you think my theory has any validity at all, or do you still think it's vandalism or something else? Do you think it could have just been an accident? Let me know down in the comments, because I have worried over this thing for quite a while now. And the statue, the pedestal it's on, is decaying. As you can see, it's being used poorly by folks who are putting their booze there and tagging it all over. So who knows how long it's going to be here, but I'll still be following it and wondering about this mystery until it's solved. Until the next time, this is Mike and Tam from Cartecay River Pizza Company and the Squidbillies Monument saying bye.